Hey Gully Squad, welcome back to 70 Pounds of Life, my weight loss journey to lose some weight. My name is Marissa Dunn, and if you're new here, I've lost over 100 pounds. Today's video, we are going to be talking about COVID. Yes, I do have COVID. I tested positive for it. I'm gonna let you guys know what my symptoms have been like while doing my makeup at the same time. So this is a very natural look that I just did. I'm laughing because it was just a mess. Like, I don't even know if this looks good or not. It could be the Dayquil, I don't know. But if you want to look like this, stick around. I'm going to show you guys. I'm just talking about COVID and my experience with COVID while doing my makeup. So here we go. I am hosting a diet bet. If you aren't sure what diet bet is, diet bet helped me stay accountable and on my weight loss journey and be successful. You're basically betting money that you're gonna lose 4% of your body weight in 4 weeks. Right now, the pot is at about $3,000. And if you reach your weight loss goal in the 4 weeks, you and whoever else reached their weight loss goal will be splitting the money. I did it at the beginning of my weight loss journey. I'll link a video where I'm talking about it like a few weeks into my weight loss journey.
3-4 weeks ago, I told you guys that I was doing diet bet. I was completely new to it.
I've won over like $300 from diet bet, so highly recommend it. If you guys do join, we are going to be doing lots of giveaways. If you join by December 24th on Christmas Day, I'm giving a free 4 weeks of one-on-one coaching away to somebody who is in the group. Also, if you guys join, you're going to be getting a free week sneak peek of the booty at-home workout program that I'm doing, which has helped me grow my own booty. Oh, not since COVID, but yeah, you know. I'm also going to be doing giveaways for my weightlifting program and my at-home body weight program. I'm going to be giving you guys tips and tricks and workouts and nutritional guidance in our group page on the diet bet. It is a great way to stay motivated, to connect with people and get free stuff and free guidance and help from me. I am a certified personal trainer and a weight loss specialist. So I am your girl. I can help you. Come join the diet bet if you need some help and motivation and accountability. Let's get into this video now. So if you guys can't tell by my appearance and my beautiful arrangement of medicines, I have tested positive for COVID. Now, before all of you who follow me on Instagram come at me and leave me crazy comments down in the comment section, I really don't even feel the need to say this, but obviously I do feel the need to say it because I'm saying it. I did not get COVID from the gym. Here I go contradicting myself just one more time for this video. Of course, I cannot be like, I know for 100% factness that I did not get COVID from the gym, but I did take necessary precautions. The gym is literally the only place that I was going. I did go to a few restaurants to eat, but I do not think that I got COVID from there. I'm pretty positive that I know where I got COVID from. And hear me out before you leave, which by the way, this is gonna be a long video. So if you can't watch it right now, save it, at least, at least leave me a comment, okay, before you leave. But, so where I think that I got COVID, which by the way, I'm just gonna be putting some makeup on because this has been my life for the past almost 2 weeks now, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of looking like this. So I'm gonna put some makeup on. So my sister-in-law is a teacher, okay? She teaches children, the children, elementary age. And I live with my sister-in-law and my brother in a house, a pretty big house, so we all have our own space. But a few people at her school had been testing positive, both faculty and students. Faculty, staff, and students have been testing positive for COVID at all of the schools here in Texas and San Antonio area. But she started feeling sick with like sinus issues, and she's pregnant. She's like 8 months pregnant at this point. She went to the doctor and the doctor told her that it was just, oh, you just got some sinus issues going on. It's fine. Wrong. She actually went to get tested by another doctor a few days later, and she came out positive for COVID. By the point that I realized that she was positive for COVID, I had already been around her, living in the same space as her, as well as my brother. And my brother got sick as well, but like days after her. Well, I can tell you, on Saturday, it was a Saturday night, my boyfriend came over to the house. We were playing pool, drinking, having a good time. I got this really good beer. And I asked my brother, I was like, taste my beer. Big mistake. Wish I did not do that. So my brother, taste this beer, it's really good. And he was even like, no, I don't like beer, I don't want to taste it. And I was like, taste the beer. So it's my fault, I like forced him. So I'm pretty sure that I got COVID from sharing the beer with my brother, which he didn't even like it. He didn't even like the beer. Such a waste. But I'm pretty sure that that's how I got COVID, because I was perfectly fine up until that point. I hadn't been exposed to anybody with COVID up till that point. And my boyfriend got COVID from me. Sorry, babe. Sorry about that. So that is how I think that I got COVID. So I think that I was exposed to it on Saturday, and by Sunday, by Monday, the next Monday, I started having symptoms. As soon as I started having symptoms, actually as soon as I found out that my sister-in-law tested positive, I stopped going to work and I stopped training in-person clients and I canceled my group classes. So I went and got tested on Wednesday, and this is how my symptoms started. I'm going to give you guys a breakdown of how everything started for me. The first day that I think I started having symptoms, the only thing that I noticed was that I felt like I had to clear my throat. Like I kept having to go like, I didn't have any pains, I didn't have any headache, no body aches, no loss of smell or taste. That was literally it. And I was like, this is weird. And then my boyfriend started feeling the same way, and I'm like, yeah, shoot, we probably got it. So that was the first symptoms. Then on like day 3 of my symptoms, which was like a Wednesday, which is the day that I went and got tested, that evening I started having like a tightness in my chest. I have chronic bronchitis, by the way, which I actually don't think that I have it anymore since I've lost weight. But when I was bigger, anytime I would get sick, I would get bronchitis very, very badly. So it felt like I was having a bronchitis coming on. My chest was really tight. And I just felt like I was like having a hard time getting like a good breath in. So that was when I was like, oh crap. And then even later into that evening, like bedtime time, I started getting fever and I started getting chills. And that's when I was like, oh, I definitely have COVID, which I had gone and gotten tested earlier that morning. And then the following morning, my fever and my chills were gone. I felt fine, but I felt like I had been hit by a bus, especially in my calves and my hips. Like I was body aching like a mofo. And then after the body aches, I wrote down my symptoms because I didn't want to forget, because that's like been the #1 question that I've been getting, like, what were your symptoms like? So after that time period of having fever and chills and then the body aches the next morning, I started, it's not that I had a cough, like I wasn't coughing like constantly. I would choose when I was gonna cough, if that makes any sense. And the only reason that I would cough is because I felt like I needed to clear my chest, which if you've had bronchitis before, you have that feeling of like you need to get mucus out of your chest, and that's what I was feeling. And thankfully, when I would cough, mucus would come up, because again, if you've had bronchitis, you're coughing and coughing and coughing and hacking, and it's like you're trying to get it up and out, but nothing comes out. So thankfully, stuff was coming out, because in my head, that's like, okay, well, this is almost over because it's coming out, right? So I had that. Oh, and then also, and I'm still struggling with this, and I don't know if it has to do with COVID. It has to, because was not dealing with this at all before. My skin is so dry up here. Like if I were to zoom in close, it's probably flaky, because when I go like this, I can see skin come off of my freaking face. So my skin is super dry right here and right here. And it could be because I switched my face soap. No, it's not, because I'm only using the new face wash down here because I was having really bad breakouts, which this face wash called Murad has been super helpful with my breakouts. Yeah. Oh man, I should have done this first. Oh well, I'm not really going anywhere, so if this is a disaster, then it is what it is. I'm horrible at makeup, by the way, guys. Ooh, that is a lot. Oh girl, here we go. All right. So the dry skin, and then on like day 6 or 7, I don't remember which day it was exactly, I had a crazy headache. Like my headache woke me up. This is not okay. I had a crazy headache that like woke me up out of my sleep in the nighttime. And this is not even the concealer that I wanted to use. Look how much it cracks. This is not cute. Oh my God. I am not gonna start this video over. Where's the one that I wanted to use? Okay, so this one is Infallible by L'Oreal. The one that I wanted to use is this Tarte one that like doesn't crack. So I'm gonna do the Tarte one on this eye. When I first got this Infallible concealer, I was like, oh, this is the bomb.com concealer. But now I'm like, I hate this concealer because it cracks so easily. So yeah, that headache woke me up out of the sleep. That honestly, the headache that I got that one day and the fever chills was the worst symptoms that I got. And they all lasted like less than an hour because I went to sleep. And then when I woke up, they were gone. So I've been really, really blessed that my symptoms have not been that bad. I did lose my sense of taste and my smell around like day 6. So I have not been able to taste or smell anything for like a minute now, which is stupid because I've been eating like so crappy. I've been eating fried chicken, pizza, burgers, tacos, chocolate, ice cream, gummy bears, and I don't even like gummy bears. Like if it's not chocolate, I don't want it, but I'm eating it. It's just, I don't even know what is up with me. Maybe it's because I'm in my head. I'm like, oh, I'm sick with COVID. I can eat whatever I want, but girl, I am feeling it. I am feeling it. Okay, let's try this other one. I'm having a great time. This is the most fun I've had in a while. All right, so what other symptoms? Okay, so now I'm like a day 11 or 12 into COVID and quarantine and all that good stuff. So I sound worse than I actually feel, guys. Like I sound sick, but I don't feel sick. I just have a runny nose. Like I feel like I have sinus stuff going on, and that's about it. And my symptoms really have not been that bad. And I'm thinking like, man, I wonder what my symptoms would be like if I didn't lose the weight. Like if I didn't lose the 100 pounds. Because I know that for people with pre-existing conditions, this virus can like wreak havoc on their bodies. And I just feel so super blessed that I've had such minimal symptoms. My boyfriend's brother also has COVID, but he didn't get it from like me or my household. He had it before us, but he was in the hospital in the ICU on a ventilator. And that is just so scary. Thank God he's much better now. He's out of the hospital, not on a ventilator anymore. But it just makes me wonder, like, if I still was obese and had diabetes and all of those things, like, what would my symptoms have been like, you know? Because he is either like pushing 500 pounds or over 500 pounds. So he does have obesity and like pre-existing conditions. And man, that COVID like really kicked his butt, and it got really scary there for a minute. Like nobody could get a hold of him, no one could be in the hospital with him, and it was really scary. So lots of praying was done for him, and thankfully, God willing and God bless, he came out of it perfectly fine. He still has COVID, so he's still dealing with that. Let me show you guys some of the stuff that I'm taking. I was only going to use Dayquil, NyQuil, and ibuprofen when I first got this, but my brother got it before us, right? Which, by the way, we're all quarantined in different parts of the house because my sister-in-law is pregnant. Did I already say this? If I did, I'm going to say it again. My sister-in-law is pregnant, and so we're really concerned about her. Like, she has been, like, the main concern for my brother and I. So she got sick before us, right? And you can get COVID again. So she's going to get better before us. She's already tested negative. She went back and got tested again. She is negative for COVID, but my brother and I are still positive. So everyone's quarantining in different parts of the house. She's in her room. I'm in my room with my boyfriend, who I also gave COVID, and we don't want to take COVID into his house. So, and then my brother is staying in the guest room, and we have these, I have reusable gloves. I have a mask. I'm not going into the common areas. If I am going into a common area, I'm wearing the gloves, wearing the mask at all times. If I'm outside of my room, we have sanitizing wipes. We've got hand sanitizer, spray, like all kinds of stuff. But my brother's friend got COVID a few weeks before us. It's really bad here in San Antonio, Texas. Like everyone that I know has COVID right now. It's insane. But I'm taking vitamin C because my brother's friend got it before us, and he said that this really helped him. And then also someone's a nurse, I don't remember who it was, but they recommended all of these things to me as well and said that that's what they're giving the people in the hospitals at this point. I've got D3. I've got, I don't know what this is, zinc picolinate, I guess that's what it's called. I've got B12. I've got this broncolin, I don't know, my boyfriend's mom gave it to us, and she also gave us this. I don't know what it is, but we've been sipping on it when we feel a type of way. And then also got this pure potassium iodine. I don't know, guys, it's like a dropper thing, and drop 4 to 5 drops into some tonic water. I don't know what that's supposed to do. I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor. Someone recommended me to do it, and I'm like, well, it can't hurt, so that's what I'm doing. If you guys know what the benefits of any of this stuff is, let me know. I know vitamin C like boosts your immune system. This D3 supports strong bones and immune health. So yeah, vitamins, minerals galore. I'm sure eating healthy would have helped all of this as well, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, straight up, I have not been eating healthy at all. So there is that. Guys, 2020 has been just, I know, it's been a year for everybody. Golly, I need new brushes. They always fall apart and I just put them back together like it's not gonna happen again. But it does, it happens. 2020 has been rough. I can name probably like 10 things that were not good about 2020. I went through a breakup, learned a very valuable, quite a few valuable lessons from that situation, let me tell you. What else? I got super duper sick on my birthday. Everything shut down. I had some stuff happen with my health this year, which I never talked about with anybody on social media. Great, cool, glad that happened. I had a lot of money stolen out of my bank account, my business account. All the money that I've been working so hard for this past year is gone because Bank of America decided that it wasn't fraud, even though it wasn't me that spent the money. Now I have COVID, but there's been so many good things. Like I could sit here and talk about all of the bad things like forever and ever, but I have to remember to look at the positives, right? And so there's been so many great things that have happened this year. I met my boyfriend who I'm with now, who is just such a blessing and super sweet to me. I'm really happy I'm not going anywhere because up close my skin looks cakey, looks atrocious. Yeah, so I met my new boyfriend who is super sweet. I launched my shirts, which the first batch did really well. We're just going on all types of orders right now with this makeup. I don't even know anymore. What else? Oh, I'm getting a baby niece, which is exciting. I think I'm done with this look. I'm just gonna put some mascara on. I didn't even do my eyebrows or eyeshadow. I never wear eyeshadow. That's a lie, I do wear eyeshadow, but watch. And then when I see my boyfriend, he's gonna be like, oh, you look so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. What else is good that happened this year? I got out of my relationship that I was in. That was good. Because if you guys have ever been like in a mentally draining or abusive relationship before, you know it's really hard to get out of it. Like, there's so many mind games that are played. It's ridiculous. But I am so ready for 2020 to be over, and I'm ready I remember like at the beginning of 2020, everyone was like, oh, 2020, it's the year of like vision. Like, I don't know what the heck happened. All right, guys, we're done. The concealer, honestly, I don't know. I guess it's okay. I guess we're good. That's all I have for this video. I just wanted to hop on and tell you guys that I have COVID. I'm doing okay. I'm doing much better than I could be doing. So I'm super grateful. I am feeling good. And I have a few more days of quarantine. I have an appointment to go and get tested again this coming Sunday. So hopefully it'll come back negative, and then I can start training my clients again. I'm still doing online coaching though, so obviously I'm able to do that without any issues. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you have experienced COVID personally, or anyone that you do know, and what their symptoms were, or what your symptoms were. Or just leave me a comment and be a YouTube fairy. Like, subscribe, and comment. All right, guys, that's all that I had. I hope you're all doing well on your fitness and weight loss journeys, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.